Shalom friends, I have been the director of Yamin Ord since October. As you might guess, my mission is challenging and dynamic. I came from the field. My previous position was superintendent of boarding school throughout Israel. This experience made my zest for really change stronger. I am therefore happy to find myself the captain of the ship of this change in 6 other villages. Quite often, it feels as if I have been at Yamin Ord for many years. Yet I believe that it will take a full year for me to really know what is best for the village, since life in Yamin Ord is so intense and complex. Thank God, with the vision of Chaim Perry, Yamin Ord is blessed with an educational methodology which works. This educational outlook is the foundation on which I lead the village. The children at Yamin Ord love the village deeply. We see the potential in each and every one of our children. As a result of this, we try our best to create and adapt our programs to their needs. This is quite challenging since, as you probably know, the children come from very complex backgrounds. Despite our children's challenges, the special spirit and magic of Yamin Ord fill them with hope. Just a few weeks ago, my own family celebrated the Passover Seder together with the children of Yamin Ord. It was a very special atmosphere. The Seder had a very powerful impact on my family, who were inspired by the spirit around us. Jonathan, one of our leading educators and graduate of Yamin Ord, shared his personal story with all of us on field with too many losses. Jonathan talked about how Yamin Ord became his new home. He said the village had given him with the tools and skills that he needed. I watched how Jonathan's words influenced the children. It even motivated one of the kids from Darfur, Gassim, to share his own story of survival. As you know, we are here to ensure that every child from anywhere in the world who really needs Yamin Ord has the opportunity to come here. The children themselves have asked that we work towards having a more multicultural Yamin Ord. For instance, we are now also active in reaching out to other needy communities in South America, including Venezuela. Just as in the past, the director of Yamin Ord must personally reach out to remote communities. In that spirit, I will be traveling to Ukraine for 10 days. I had been planning to meet you today at the Friends of Yamin Ord board meeting in order to meet each of you personally and to get further involved. Working together with you, our partners, is one of the most important aspects of leading Yamin Ord. I am well aware that without you, we could not do what we do for our children and graduates. It is time to have a new school principal for the Yamin Ord High School. I also plan to open new study tracks at the school alongside the traditional tracks of study. This will enable more success for the kids, which they so need. We plan to develop studies in the fields of technology, sport training, and high-tech agriculture. These tracks may lead to future optional vocational options. Our hope is that over the next year, we will be able to build a technological center and agriculture garden and soccer field. Being able to realize these needs will help me negotiate with the Ministry of Education to help finance these studies in Yamin Ord. This year, I have integrated more outdoor educational activities into our children's education. From my experience, these are activities which can help develop self-esteem and allow fantastic group building. Being in the Carmel Forest, we have the perfect setting for outdoor education. My vision is that our staff and children will feel comfortable enough to go outdoors and gain the most of our surroundings. Last week, for example, our kids spent 5 days in the Negev on challenging hike. The intent was to really crystallize the group. It was amazing. Each day at the village is intense. I am making sure that I have time to really be with the kids. One way I do this is in a weekly study group. Another is by having lunch and dinner each day with different children. This helped me to get to know them better, and they have also gotten to know me. They know that my door is always open. I want you to know that you give me koach. This is true for all of the staff. Your support lets us work as creatively as possible and to better the lives of the children. I can't wait to meet with each of you in Yamin Od, and I hope that will be soon. Thank you.